Hey there, how's it going? So in this video I'm going to show you how to create empty data frame in Spark. So I've created a scalar object here, and so what I'm going to do is basically extend the scalar app, which is the entry point to our application. Then here I've created a thread where the Spark session is defined. So I'm just going to mix it with the object. So mix with session, right? So what I'm going to do is basically try to use the Spark session to basically set the log level to error. So that will be Spark session dot spark context dot sets log level error. So the next thing I want to do is basically start creating empty data frame. So first of all, I'm going to define a schema for my data frame. There are two methods I will be showing you in this video. So the first method, so let's get started with the first method. So first of all, var let me say person schema equal to I'm going to use sequence name, age, and gender. So that is my schema. So to create in the first method, I will be using Seq.Empty. Let me define a data frame here. var empty df1 equal to sequence.empty. Then in this empty, I will be specify the data type of the schema, right? So so it's going to be, the name is going to be I'll be using string, and the age is going to be, I want to use integer, int, like a scalar int, and the last one will be the gender will be string. So I'm going to use to_df. To_df is basically a Spark built-in method. In order to use to_df, you have to import it from implicit. So Spark session import Spark session dot implicit dot underscore. Then from here I can use dot to df. Then what I want to do is basically extract this data from the sequence and put it as a schema inside it to there. So that will be our schema, right? So I will have to write person schema, then asterisk. So if I now say empty df1.show, we should be able to get our data frame, right? So let me run the application. So as you can see, we've got the empty data frame with no data at all, but we have the schema, right? So the next thing, this is the first method, right? Let me call it first method. So the second method, so in the second method you can basically define a StructType. Let me call this one new schema equal to new StructType. So this StructType is already imported, so I'm just going to be using it here. Dots, you can use dot add, and then let me say full name full name, and the type is going to be string type, which is already imported. And then the second one, you can specify the nullable equal to false or true. You can specify true, or you can leave it by default is true or dot. So the second schema, the second column will be, let's say, age. So it's still going to be the same age. I'll use integer type, then just leave it. Then the third one will be let's use 2. So we can now define a new data frame called empty df2 equal to so we will be basically using spark.CreateDataFrame. So inside the CreateDataFrame, we want to basically use empty RDD. So that will be we'll be using spark session.spark context.empty RDD, and the the data type in the empty RDD is going to be spark row. So spark row, we import it from org.apache.spark.sql, which is something to be here. So and then we want to basically put the schema here. So that will be new schema. So we can now display it empty df2.show. So if I run it again, we should be able to get our second data frame, which will be the same as the first one. Okay, so we've got the same, not the same, but it's just the same. Like we are able to create a empty data frame using these two methods, right? Alright, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button as well. I'll be uploading more videos like this, so make sure you stay tuned. Thank you for now. Have a lovely day, and goodbye.